Hello and welcome back to Visit Felt Coast. It's an absolutely beautiful day today. Look at that sky. Just look at that sky. So we're going to go and do a mixed bag of Blackpool. So I think it might be more towards the weekend when you watch this. We're going to go and have a scout round. We're going to go and see what's happening. I'm going to give you an update about T-Boy. I'm going to read you a funny comment out that somebody put on one of my videos. And we're going to go and see what's happening in Blackpool. This is the upstairs of the car park at the Hounds Hill. And it's quite full. I reckon the sunshine's brought everybody out in force. And I'm just wondering what I can hear over there. And then I realised it's the demolition at the old court building. I can hear them crunching. I can hear it going like that and biting the building. But first, as is customary, it's time for me to go and fill my face. So I'm just trying to decide where to go for my lunch today. And that will be, of course, tomorrow's, Friday's, food review. So don't forget to make sure you've subscribed, done all the signing up stuff, and we'll go and see what we can find in Blackpool today, shall we? I've upgraded today. I've got my pale blue coat, so instead of my dark green one. And I've even got it open, look, it's even unfastened. I've got my thinner one in the car because I couldn't quite work my mind out. It's that silly season, isn't it? I couldn't quite work out whether or not it's warm or cold or what it is. The sun is very, very deceiving. But I've taken my boots off, finally. Still got my woolly tights on. It's not that warm yet. But it's absolutely beautiful, it's lovely. It's nice to see the world starting to come back to life again. So T-Boy, let's tell you about T-Boy first, shall we? So he's had, let's make sure I'm not going to get knocked down. He's had 4 drips. So this is the middle of his 4th round. The tablets that he takes after the drip had been upsetting him and giving him the runs. So they've reduced the dose and he's been a lot better. So he's got a scan, he's got a CT scan on Monday. I think it's Monday. Yeah, it is, it's Monday. He's got a CT scan on Monday to see whether or not the treatment is working. So that'll be revealing. So at the minute, because he's in the middle of a cycle, he's not too bad on himself. He's kind of like up and down, very easily, very, very quickly tired. So you just got to go with the flow of whatever that minute brings, haven't you? But he's not doing bad, touch wood. Touch wood. Hopefully it will carry on that way. Now then, I know where I can go for my dinner. Believe they've been doing some refitting work at Hive. And I like Hive. Somebody mentioned the other day that they'd had a bit of a fettle, so I think we might go in there, you know. Which is on Church Street, which is where I've just come round the corner. So Marks and Spencer's is just down here. And the Winter Gardens is just up there. So let's go and have a see, shall we? Yes, I think we'll go to Hive. Oh my word, that was nice. You need to tune in for this week's Friday food review. They have indeed refitted Hive. So if you want to have a look and see what they've done and you want to see what I chose for my lunch today, you need to get that video. You need to get that video, this week's Friday food. Yum, yum, yum. I want a nap now. I want to sit down and sit in the sunshine and go to sleep. Trouble is, when bedtime comes, I've always woken up. Anyway, I'm going to turn this round because I've noticed something the other day when I came past. I'm going to show you. So you might remember, if you've been with us a really, really long time, you might remember that some years ago they upgraded all these shop fronts. So there's been a shop front thing going on in this area of Blackpool for quite some time. So like all these round Cedar Square where they've got all these, like the number 5 one where they've got the nice sort of traditional shop front carpentry. These are all relatively new. Sasco's a new one. House of Secrets is a new one. So these have all been restored in recent years so that they match the style of the original shop fronts when the Winter Gardens was built back in the day. And I noticed that they look like they've finished it all off. So they've done all this fascia work up here in keeping with how it would have looked. And this is all part of the Winter Gardens building. It's a lovely building. So these are all offices upstairs. Some of them are private businesses, some are council. There's all kinds of stuff. It's a really big building when you get up there. And we're going to go, I think, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, I want some of these plastic flowers. I'm going to go to this shop here and I'm going to go and buy some plastic flowers. Why, you may ask? Do I want lots of plastic flowers? Well, it's for the Easter rabbit. So we're making a float for the Easter rabbit. I'm going to have a look in this window as well on my way past because I like looking at pretty jewellery. Kevin thinks I keep wanting to buy stuff and it's not that at all. I just like looking at them. They're just pretty. Which one would you pick? Which one would you pick? Oh, that one's nice. 950 at the back on that pad there. That's a nice one. I keep fancying a ruby. My original engagement ring was an emerald and I can't get it anywhere near my finger. It's that little. So it's been in my jewellery box for a very, very long time. And it's not going to be coming out anytime soon, going by the fact that I've had to have a new wedding ring. I kept wondering whether Daniel would be able to alter it for me. Anyway, Easter rabbit. So on I think it's the 12th of April, we're having an Easter event in Cleveland. And the Easter rabbit has got a float. And I've got to decorate the float. So I'm going to buy some of these with which to trim it up because they're just about perfect then, and they're only £1, so they'll just do the job nicely. That's spot on, that. I think the world's starting to come back to life a little bit. Anyway, I've got my flowers. Look, I've got a bag full. Look in here. This is my Lego bag, this, my special Lego bag. Look at them. 10 quid's worth and I've got a bag full. Perfect for what I want. I just need some plastic grass now. So if you want to see the Easter rabbit, aka Kevin, you need to come to, I'm going the wrong way, you need to come to Cleveland on the 12th of April. And you'll be able to see my concoction with me flowers. It's got all sorts in that shop. It's got loads and loads of flowers and ornaments and all kinds of things. Never been in before. Well, I probably have at some time in the dim and distant past. Let's go and see how they're getting on with the tarmac, because last week when I came on the tram, you see, this is one of these shop fronts. They're nice, aren't they? Last week when I came on the tram, I went up to the station on my way back to Clevellis, and there were shifting piles of muck, but there wasn't any sign of any tarmac. So we'll go and have a look and see if there's any occurring. This pub looks like it's had a paint. That's very clean. Look how clean that is. Goodness me, that was lovely. I would imagine everybody's getting ready for the influx of people that will be coming into the big red brick building at the back of there. Because when there's another umpty thousand people working locally, it's got to do business as good in this area. Because it's been very quiet up here for a long time. Still no sign of any tarmac. Or should I say still no smell of any tarmac. Oh, that's a good idea. Look at that for a Bobby Dazzler. Oh, I do like that. I might have to just have a word with that young man. But they've got the fence edges in, look, so it's obvious that they're getting round to getting ready. I don't think they'll be long before they're getting ready to doing some tarmac. Now, where was I the other day? And they were putting some down and we were all sniffing at it. Oh, it did smell nice. Can't remember where we were. And we were all inhaling deeply. I'm going to go for a little walk down here to the Grundy Art Gallery. Now go on, tell me what's it called. Is this Queen Street? It is, isn't it? It's Queen Street because it brings you down to the seafront, just at the end of here. See if we can get across without getting knocked down. So quick. So the Grundy is this red brick building in front of us with the white end wall. And Blackpool Council is working on a plan to build a big modern glass extension at the right hand side of it over what is now this car park. And it's going to be an extension to the Grundy and a workshop space and all the rest of it, which will be rather marvellous. I do believe it's closed at the moment because the Grundy runs seasonal exhibitions and displays. So they've just finished the winter ones. Oh, that's the air ambulance. They've just finished the winter ones, which are on over sort of January, February time. And they include the open exhibition, which is for members of the public who all submit their artwork, and it's a big show each year. And it's the proud owner of a blue plaque. There you go, 110 years. In fact, it's more than 110, isn't it? Yeah, 110 years in 2021. So this is also, as well, fastened on to Blackpool Central Library, which is the red brick building on the corner there, but we'll have a look at that when we go down. Lovely building. So that's the Grundy. And this joining it is the Central Library. And this was a... Go on. Oh, what's it called? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, God. What's she like? Carnegie. It's a Carnegie Library. That's what I'm trying to say. I got the word eventually. You keep them stored in your mind and you can't find them when you need them, can you? Yeah, beautiful building inside. It's well worth a visit if you're around, especially if it's raining, because you can duck out of the weather. There you go. With money donated by Scottish multimillionaire Andrew Carnegie. Dates back to 1911. Apparently this is going to be a block of flats, or one of those apartment things for holiday lets, so they say. This is Queen Street, where there's loads of pubs. So this is a nice drinky night-timey type place to come. Plenty of pubs and places to enjoy a night out. It's quite a good name for a pub, the Slug and Lettuce. Every gardener's nightmare. Sherlock's. There's loads of bars down here. It's mostly barland and places to drink. And then just round this corner we're at the prom Tiddly On. Now when I was a kid there used to be a dance shop down the back of here, probably that one there with the lights on it. And every year my mum used to bring me for my ballet shows for the following year. And this was a little cafe, and we always used to go in there and have meals and drinks and whatnot. Back in the day, memories. And another lovely day in Blackpool. Look at these down here. They've all come swooping off North Pier because this guy's throwing chips. Oh, my chip! I want a chip! Funny, aren't they? Look at them all come in. I don't know how many chips they think he's going to throw. Oh, goodness me, look at these here. They're getting in the sea and they've got the normal clothes on and oh, good Lord, they're going to be cold and wet and claggy. Yak. Amazing to watch, aren't they? Bye-bye, birdie. Woo! Where's the fly? Where's the fly? So they're cleaning the windshield. I have to say that looks a lot better. That's some job, isn't it, doing all that? That looks a lot better. It's a different colour. Now they wash the sand off. Look at these first ones that he's done. And then look at the ones where it's not cleaned. It looks a completely different colour. And then they're taking them down, which is what they're doing around here. So they've already got quite a few down. And then leaving them up to dry. It's a bit of a thankless job, isn't it? I suppose it's a lovely place to do it. Look at the festival house twinkling in the sun. Right, I'm going to Tootle to my favourite shop now. I'm going to go and have a little walk across the road to TK Maxx to see what's occurring. I wonder if you'd let me have a lay down in the back of that ambulance. I lay down and asleep. Now, you've probably seen on the news and on Facebook that the Showtown Museum is having to change its hours. It's well worth a visit. We've been in many times. In fact, it looks as if it's closed now. We've been in many times, so I would highly recommend when you're in Blackpool that you go and have a look. It's upstairs. And in fairness, it's not right obvious that it's there. But it's on the first floor of this big black Sands building. It is closed, look. Oh, I know that woman. Hello. Is it closed? Sorry, I take that back, it's not. It's not closed, it just looks it. Oh, well, there you go then, QED. I need to get some lights on and something outside that draws your attention, which is what we've been saying all along. And this is my next stop. I'm going to TK Maxx. I'm going to go see what they've got. Well, that went wrong. I'm back at my very mucky car now. I'm very hot and I'm very ready for a drink of water. So to finish off my float, I've got a Happy Easter. I think it's a garden ornament actually. It's metal. It's got like spokes on the end of it. So we're going to use that on Kevin's float. And I've been looking for a plant for my hallway, an artificial plant because it's in the dark. And I've got this rather nice fern, Paula fern. And then I went past next window and saw some quite nice t-shirts. So it would have been really rude not to buy one, wouldn't it? So I got a green one and a pink one, blue one. And tea today is courtesy of Greg's. And yes, for anybody that's wondering, I have got some sausage rolls. So that's my afternoon out in Blackpool. We've had a little sit on the seafront in the sunshine. Let's put this where it's We've had a little sit on the seafront in the sunshine. We've had a walk all around town. We've had some lovely dinner. And now I'm going to take my exhausted, very thirsty self back to Cleveland. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.